want money, you're going to have to. The accumulation of wealth cannot be in proportion to the amount of hard work that you're putting in. One thing that you remember this. You will never be able to act in a way that is inconsistent with your programming. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the untold truths about money and the accumulation of money in general. We've been just programmed and taught wrong things about money. A lot of people out there in the world who will be physically diligent but mentally lazy just so they could spend all their time working rather than thinking on how to accumulate wealth and actually make money. If I want money, I must understand what money is in the first place too. Like, what is your definition of money? What are your beliefs on money? And many times these beliefs and these ideologies on money come from our family and how we were raised. If you weren't taught well on money, many times if you don't find out or change those ideologies, you're gonna end up the same way, in the same path, and the same results. Money and the accumulation of wealth is all about service. It's all, I'm telling you, money, if you want money, you're going to have to serve a lot of people. For many times people will be like, oh, a doctor is supposed to get paid more than an athlete is. Like, the doctor is saving lives, they're more important. Why is an athlete getting paid more? How many people is a doctor serving? How many patients does a doctor have? Say that the doctor has 25 patients. You're only gonna get an amount of 25 patients, however much that accumulates to value. When an athlete is serving millions of people, like freaking Michael Jordan or LeBron James currently, millions of people are watching and know LeBron James. He is providing value to millions of people. So he's gonna get paid millions of dollars. Like, it's only right, it's only proportion to the value that you bring to the marketplace. If we could look at a hotel hotel, the least paying staff is going to be the cleaning crew, but they're putting in a lot of work. So the accumulation of wealth and money cannot be in proportion to the amount of hard work that you're putting in. It can't be. It's like, it literally cannot be. What's good, y'all? I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications on. If you do want to end up fast tracking your way to success, I put my ebook inside the description down below. It's called Break Free 10 Mindset Traps that is stopping your success. So if you want that, go check out the link inside the description, and I'll let y'all get back to the video. And one thing that is very important, I'm gonna say right here for all my entrepreneurs and all my business people out there, the highest and best skill that you can get, yes, it's selling, but another one is awareness. Being aware of all the things that's going around you and being able to pinpoint certain things that I never thought of that before, and analyzing that, deep dive analyzing and being able to do this. So if you were to just look at people who work at hotels, they get paid the least. The staff, the cleaning crew, they get paid the least, but they're doing a lot of work. They're cleaning the room. They have to do one of the nasty work too. It's not even just that it's hard. It's nasty too. Rule number one, if you want to accumulate a lot of money, you're going to have to separate your wealth from your time. I just made what I would make at my job for a whole week in 3 hours. For example, LeBron James, all he has to do is sign a contract and he get millions of dollars. Yes, he's getting paid to play basketball, but millions of dollars. For example, an actor, they're not getting paid hourly rates. They're getting paid contracts that are worth millions, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars based on the value that they bring for other people. It's all in front of us. So that's number one, is service. You have to be able to serve. And I'm gonna give you biblical principle and biblical scripture on that so that you understand that I'm not just talking from a worldly perspective and just analyzing the world, but seeing it from how God laid it out. For this is the way that I'm explaining it. Like, this is not just a worldly system. Oh, you just got to serve people. It's just, this is what the world created. This is how God set it up. So if God set it up in this way, then we must follow this. And this is the truth. That's why in scripture it says, if you know the truth will set you free. So if you follow the principles that God laid out to you, you'll be set free in the individuals and certain things that is holding you captive. So I'm gonna give you the verse right here. Literally, it says, Matthew 23 verse 11 through 12 says, the greatest among you will be your servant. The greatest among you will be your servant. The greatest among you. So like I say, the greatest among us, which not saying that they're any greater than you, but say for example Oprah or Steve Jobs or freaking Jeff Bezos. All these people who are greater than you, in a sense nobody's greater than you, is the Most High. They're servant of all. All their money has came from service. Apple, they're serving you devices. The headphones, the freaking AirPods, they're providing a service for you, and they're providing it at a high, something that is very valuable, so they could charge a high price for service, an amount of service and the value of service of which you bring. This is core size. This is another thing I want to talk about, service and value. The value of something determines how much you will pay for it. For somebody to clean my house, I'll pay them a pretty good salary. I mean, my house isn't the biggest house, but I'll give them a good amount of money. But that's nothing compared to if I was to hire somebody to create a whole marketing system and doing analytics and all these things and creating a whole format using code. That's a completely different price than I would pay for somebody to just merely clean my room. That's two completely different prices based on the value that somebody's bringing. I can clean my room. Anybody could clean my room. That price is going to be paid for what anybody could do. For McDonald's salary, and McDonald's wage, yes, it's providing service and value, but it's providing value and service shoes that anybody could fill. So don't look at what you're getting paid for what it is that you're getting paid for. For example, somebody was to be like and say, oh, this is all my job pays. No, that's all your job pays you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's because based on the value of what you bring. For example, your manager, I'm pretty sure your manager gets paid more than you. That was that scripture verse. I also wanted to give another verse. It says in Matthew 20 verse 28 says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. The Son of Man, Jesus himself, did not come to be served, but to serve other people. So even Jesus, the man himself, wasn't focused on, oh yeah, let me, he could, Jesus himself, man, he could do anything that he wanted to. If it was in the Father's will, he could do anything, but he came to be served. That just goes to show you the importance of serving other people. And we understand in scripture where it says, doing one of the greatest command that God gave us, and the thing to do would be to love our neighbors as ourselves. So it's just all about love and serving and taking care of other people. And in the back end, yes, you're going to get paid, but it's not about the money. Let's keep going. One thing, where attention goes, money flows. Straight up, where attention goes, money flows. And first off, money is, many times a lot of people think that money is like a physical resource. Money is spiritual. That's a video for another time. If y'all want that video, let me know. But where attention goes, money flows. For example, everybody that you see who is famous and or is at a status of financial wealth, etc., they have a lot of attention. For all the celebrities that you know right now, is all based on attention. There's no other way of which you would find out about that person unless it was about some form of attention.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
So where attention goes, money flows. Nike is constant attention. Even if you were to look at it in a supermarket example, supermarkets, they pay for certain positions in the supermarket for attention. So if you constantly see a Nike check, they're like, dang, I know Nike, where's that logo? They're constantly going to be getting funds because Nike is constantly going to be in your mind if you constantly see something over and over and over and over. That's why people pay for marketing and they pay for attention. And nowadays we can get attention for free. You're watching me for free. Instagram for free, TikTok for free, YouTube is for free. You can get attention and you could get paid from the attention. I'm giving y'all the blueprint. If y'all want, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it a buck. I'm literally just breaking down what is going on in front of us and in society. Because we've been taught and programmed to do certain things that is not going to get us a certain result. There's one thing I'm going to tell you right here. There's one thing that you remember this. You will never be able to act in a way that is inconsistent with your programming. If my remote is programmed, every time I press 5 better pop up on my TV. Why? Because it's programmed that way. So if you were programmed in a certain way and your ideologies on money and wealth and accumulation of wealth and money in general, if you're programmed in a certain way, you have to change that programming in order to get a different result. For if my programming is messed up and I press 5 and it presses 3 every time I press 5, there's something wrong with the programming. I'm going to have to take it back to the manufacturer and get it fixed. Who's the manufacturer of us? God. Like, that's why it says, do not be conformed to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like, don't be conformed to just look at what the patterns of the world are and understand the truth, because the truth will set you free in total. But like I was saying, I got off topic. Attention, where attention goes, money flows, and it's all for free. So get attention and money will flow through that. Next step or next idea that I want to talk about is the ideologies on money. People think that, oh, money is evil. I'll never be able to accumulate money. Money has never been in my family's bloodline. I'm working at this job. I was told to get a job, go to school, get a nice paying job, and now I'm stacked up on bills. I have a mortgage to pay. We've been programmed to fall into a system like that and programmed to develop thoughts like that. And that's why the Bible, I'm telling you, once you really get into the Bible, that's why it says in the Bible, keep and hold every thought captive. For all these thoughts, like your thoughts dictate your actions, and your actions dictate your future, genuinely. People think that money is evil, so as a result, if something that you think that you despise or that you think is evil, you're not going to get that thing. You're not going to get it because you subconsciously don't like it and think that it's evil. If I think that, like, whatever I subconsciously think is evil, I will not get it. And another thing about that is you'll never be able to consistently get an amount of money, an amount of wealth that you think is a lot of money. So if you think $1,000 is a lot of money, you will never be able to consistently get $1,000. Or if you think $10,000, being able to get $10,000 in one sitting is a lot of money, you'll never be able to consistently make $10,000 if you think that is a lot of money, because of your subconscious patterns in your mind and in your brain. If you need more help with this, I also have my my ebooks that's more broken down and laid out so you can look at the 10 things. It's called Break Free, 10 Mindset Traps and 10 Things that are stopping you from generating success. I'll put the link inside the bio. I also have my course and my other book. If you have a clothing brand, I have a clothing brand. Just dropped my drop. If I didn't, tap in, go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go check that out. Link inside the description. Keep going with the video. People think that money is evil. And even in scripture, they may say, oh, money is the root of all evil. First off, in order to quote that verse, of scripture, you must understand what that verse means. Like, money cannot be the root of all evil. Like, okay, yes, money is the root of all evil because God said it is. And that's how it was established. Money is the root of all evil. But understand what that means. So what that really means, that money is the root of all evil. What that really means is that money, people will do all kinds and all sorts of evil for money. Not saying that money is evil and accumulating money is evil. It's not what that is saying at all. Because prosperity is in the Bible all the time, and wealth is in the Bible all the time. God is capable of all things. There's one thing that he cannot do, is lie. So God cannot contradict himself. So even if we were to look at the story of Abraham, it says that Abraham was rich in cattle and silver and gold. It didn't say that Abraham, first off, was just rich. It said he was very rich. If we look at the verse, I might put it on the screen. Abraham was very rich in cattle and silver and in gold. Cattle, silver, and gold. Silver and gold that's literally the main thing that people know and have been known to associate wealth and money with, is gold. Cattle, that's like farm animals. Back in the day, that was one of the most important things that identified that you were rich and wealthy, like agriculture. Nowadays, it's something completely different. But we must analyze and understand what the Bible is talking about throughout these things. So I hope this video helped. This is just a couple truths that you must change and some things that you must know so that you can start accumulating wealth. And one of the things is adding service. Please provide service to people. Please. The more service and value that you bring, the more money you'll be able to make. So I hope this video helped. If it did, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was, and if it helped you, what helped you, and what y'all want to see in the next video. Let me know in the comments below. I will be checking. I love y'all, and catch y'all in the next video. Peace.